What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and today I'm gonna be speaking on why you should stop abandoning yourself every time people quote unquote need you. This is coming from someone who was or has a lot of empathy for the people that's in my life and the people that surround me and things of that nature. And this is something that I'm still currently dealing with, but I've gotten better and I have seen progress. So I feel like this video could help someone out. To people who feel a deep sense of empathy and feel for the people that's around them and that's in their life. And when you're an empath, or you just feel for the people around you, you could kind of feel the things that are unsaid, and people will present problems to you and things of that nature, and you will have like a need to try and make things better and try and solve these things for people, and just try and be an aid to these people, because you genuinely love these people and you genuinely feel for these people around you. And the reality of it is, you can't do that. You can't do that for people. You can't do that. People are opportunists. People will see that. People will converse amongst each other when you're not there, behind your back, and they will realize, they'll come and realize your patterns more than you. They'll come to realize how you acting more than you. They'll be more conscious of the way you move more than you, if you're not self-aware enough, if you're not conscious of how the way you're moving around these people and with these people, and they will abuse it. They will use this against you. They will use it against you if you don't have a set of boundaries laid out. Especially if you're ambitious in this life, which I hope you are. You know, we all only have one shot at this life. You only live once. So you should be setting out and really working towards the things that you want to do in this one life that we're granted. You never know what the next hour may bring, if you're even granted another day, another year. You get where I'm going with this. So you want to take care of yourself. You gotta stop dropping everything you're doing just to help someone. You gotta step back and think for a second. Weigh the pros and cons of you stopping what you're doing to help this person get out of this rut, or just be their emotional support, or whatever the case may be. Is it really worth it? Is it really worth dropping everything you're doing and what you're working towards to make this person feel comfortable? 9 times out of 10, it's not. It's not worth it. So their reaction to you setting and laying down boundaries will reveal all you need to know. Some people will disappear out of your life completely. Some people will disappear. Some people will stop reaching out. Some people will reach out, and some people, they'll say you changed. They'll say anything. They'll say anything. They'll say, who do you think you are? And just anything to try and guilt trip you back into that dynamic. And you can't fold. You can't let the guilt trip get to you, because they know how you operate. They know how you think. They know that if there's still some sense of empathy, or how could I say it? Just a sense of you putting them before what you got going on, they'll try and guilt trip you. And you can't let that happen. You can't let these people guilt trip you out of showing up for yourself. You can't let these people guilt trip you out of showing up for yourself. You see how crazy that is? You see how psychological that is? And these are things that we just pick up on. We just pick up on unconsciously, subconsciously, of loving on people and trying to be there for people. People feel that energy. People will feel that energy that you're a loving and caring person. And it's not bad. It's not good. This is not a noble thing to constantly show up and be there for people who are taking advantage of you. And it's not to say it's not a good thing that you're willing to show up and be there for people you love and things of that nature. But you can do it. You can do it in a different way. You could still show up for people, but not let their problems affect you. You can be there for people by showing up for yourself unapologetically. That's the best thing you could do for you and them, is just show up for yourself unapologetically, not explaining yourself. Of course, you can still feel for these people, but it's at a distance. And even if these people may have tried to make you stumble or meant harm or meant ill will towards you, meant to be toxic, you could still pray for these people and love them from a distance. But it's no more hindrance. It's not as much of a hindrance to your path and where you're going in life. One thing I learned is life is not a destination. It's a direction. And if you let people manipulate you and if you let them sway you down their path, they're always gonna lead you down a path that leads them coming out on top every time. And that's not the kind of sacrifice I'm willing to make. If it's not my own family, like my kids and things of that nature, and because sometimes you do have to I believe in people not their whole life, or people sacrificing their self for the greater good of the people around them. I do believe in that, but you can't let people take control of the direction you're trying to go in your life, because they're always going to give you the short end of the stick. Everyone is about self-preservation in this life. So, with that being said, you got to stop abandoning yourself every time someone needs you, quote unquote, needs you. These people aren't dying without you. You don't have to be there all the time for people, especially people who don't reciprocate that, people who aren't there for you, so to speak. People who don't show up when you need them to. People who leave you hanging. People who leave you high and dry. You can't show up for these people.